What is happening? Hope everyone is doing well. We have a Starbucks Grande Blonde Latte. So I want to chat about automate, delegate, remove. Today, I want to chat about mindset. Today, I want to chat about becoming a lifelong learner. Today, we are talking about sales processes. So we're going to entitle these live sessions, Coffee with Cody. What is up? Good morning. I hope everyone's doing well. Hope that you're staying safe out there. Today, I'm super excited to chat about something that I am super passionate about. You have any questions today, throw them in the comment section below. Thank you so much for your attention. Today, I want to chat about learning and why you should plan learning. And this is something I've learned. It's funny, talking about learning. And this is something I've learned over the last year. And it's been something that has been extremely, incredibly enlightening, but it's also been something that has really helped me personally on this learning journey that I've been on. So I'm just going to turn on the comments really quickly here so I can have access to that. So thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time checking into Coffee with Cody, really the premise behind these episodes is to provide massive value back to the business community around personal development, around marketing, around business. The other day I went live, chatted about video content creation. And really the goal of today is to essentially share with you something I learned from Brendan Burchard. I've learned this from Alex Sharfen, from Bob Govro. I've taken a lot of the learnings that, and essentially kind of how I've strategically planned out what I want my months to look like and what I want my weeks to look like and my days to look like. So right now, for example, I'm going through some Brendan Burchard training. We just purchased a belt method to kind of step up our media buying game by Kurt Malley. We're going through some closing school with Bradley. So we're going through a lot of different training. And today I want to chat about essentially my strategy behind what I do in order to ensure that I'm constantly leveling up and constantly not just leveling up, but also implementing the things that I'm learning. So the first focus around any type of learning that I highly recommend whenever you want to learn a new subject and you want to push yourself outside of the box, obviously is mindset. I've chatted about this before. Believe in your ability to figure things out. We've chatted about it before, but I'm going to go too deep in depth to that. I want to give you strategies today. So what I do whenever I sit down and really think about the idea of, I want to learn a new subject, I want to learn something new, or I want to dive a little bit deeper into a specific subject, I really map out what I want my year to look like. So, and this really comes from Gino Wickman's book Traction, where you map out your 90-day, you map out your 1 year, your 3 year, your 10 year. And when you map these things out, you begin to say, okay, like once you begin to map out your 10 year, your 3 year, your 1 year, and your 90-day goals, you then look at your year and think about what do I want to learn this year? And how do I want to challenge myself? And that's really the focus of this is you need to have a strategy. You need to have an understanding of what you're actually going to do on a month by month basis, and try not to tackle too much. Really in the month of May, my focus more than anything was health, getting around the right people around health in order to try to fix that portion of my life and really identify, different tools and tactics around health and, reading books, connecting with people that are healthy. And that was really my goal within May, to get the information that I needed in order to move myself into into living a healthier life. I'll give you an example. So this month I'm focused around money. So it's all around investing and getting the right books, asking the right people. The month after that, it's email, just freshening up on email, diving a little bit deeper, like email marketing. The month after that, I'm going to be diving into mindset. The month after that, it's about building a Facebook group. The month after that, it's going into team building. And the month after that, it's on leadership. So I always have a theme for the month. And I find that if you can have a theme, if you can theme out your months, not only does it make you more excited about what's happening and you're constantly pushing yourself to learn, you essentially approach that month. So like the month of June is all about investing, all about learning investing. Realizing that the more that I chat with people, and we'll get into that, more I chat with people, that real estate is, every millionaire out there says that the best way in order to make wealth is real estate. So chat with a lot of business owners. So just learning about all these things, really chatting. And one of the things, whenever you're learning, they say that your network is your network is your net worth. So ask yourself, who do I need to get around? Who are the best people in this industry? For us, for Facebook ads, that's why I invested thousands of dollars in order to be connected with Cat Howell's community, to be around the best people in Facebook ads. And you really want to level up. It really comes down to asking questions to the right community. Like, so with money, for example, asking entrepreneurs that are making wealth, either A, inside their business, or B, inside of real estate, or C, inside of the stock market. What are things, like what questions can I ask? And I'm always trying to ask these questions. For giving an example, for my sales coach, Stan, I asked him about a year ago, can you give me a list of 20 books that you would highly recommend, and kind of give me the summary. One of the best pieces of advice is, if somebody can't give you a summary for why they think that you should read that book, don't read that book. Because if you want to learn quicker, you want to make sure you get all the right knowledge. Again, time is limited. So if you can really focus on getting the right knowledge with the right information, like I posted the other day about freshening up skills on Google AdWords and YouTube ads, because we're not great at doing that. So, it's like getting around the right people, getting in the right courses, and not being afraid to invest money in education. The biggest learning experience I've had over the last year is, don't be afraid to spend the profit that you make as a business owner, or if you're in a corporate career, wherever you are, don't be afraid to invest that money back into education, because it's that education that's going to be the thing that's going to unlock something inside of you that can potentially lead you to the next level. So that'd be the biggest encouragement that I would have to you, is like, as the business grows, I continue to either A, reinvest it back into our team, or B, I reinvest it back into education in order to kind of level up. But it's, you can invest into all this education, but without implementing it, it's not going to do anything. So that'd be my encouragement, is block out months of, like, this month I'm all sold in on investing, whether it be in real estate, whether it be learning about investing inside of the business, whether it be learning about investing in education. The whole focus is around compound interest, all that good stuff. But you need to have a plan for how you are going to actually how you're actually going to implement the thing you're learning about. So what is the strategy? But then the next step is, how are you going to implement it? And the best way that I've seen in order to implement things, in order to learn, is like to take your money, reinvest it into somebody that has already been where you want to go. It's the easiest way to actually get to that next level. And early on in my entrepreneurial career, I know that I held on to too much money, and I didn't reinvest enough back into it, into learning. So as you begin to map out these months, you then take, whatever your budget is, and you allocate a portion of your budget towards each section of your learning. And this is something that's been incredibly powerful for me, because what ends up happening is, you then take the profits that you have as a business owner, you reinvest it, and then it compounds. And knowledge, seeking knowledge is something that not only compounds from a money standpoint, but from a knowledge standpoint, getting around the right people, getting in other masterminds. You want to learn YouTube ads, typing like, who is good at YouTube ads. I got connected with Kurt Malley in the Belt Method. So he is going to take us through a whole bunch of Facebook ad stuff. All my media buyers can go through it. But the other element with that is, like, he's doing a lot of YouTube ads. So learning how to leverage YouTube ads even more for our clients. So that would be the biggest encouragement I would have for you is, A, what do you want to learn? Map it out month by month by month. Like, begin just like, again, like we're in June, so we're halfway through the year. 2020 doesn't have to be a year where it sucked. It can be a year of learning, it can be a year of growth for you. You just have to put in the work. Again, like June, what do you want to learn in June? Like, we're June the 10th? Is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday. We're June the 10th. What do you want to learn this month? And then take some money that you have set aside and or just buy some books. Ask some people about that specific topic. You already know that they've already done that specific thing. Ask them and reinvest into your education, because I guarantee you it'll help you in the future. The biggest encouragement I have to you is anyone listening to this podcast today is, where do you want to be in a year? Where do you want to be in 6 months? Where do you want to be in 3 years, 5 years, 10 years? The only way that you can physically reach that is by learning the thing that you want to accomplish. And that'd be the encouragement, is begin to block these things out. Have monthly routines that you essentially create, where this month is around money or this month is around email automation. And then begin to think on a week by week basis, what knowledge do I need to get, or what course do I need to buy, or what book do I need to buy, or who do I need to get around in order to implement, in order to actually get this knowledge, but then implement it. So that's really, the focus today. This is how I've been able to learn quicker and implement quicker, is getting the right information, implementing it, having a coach that essentially checks in on me in regards to accountability, whether it be a team member, whether it be somebody, like a physical coach. But that would be my encouragement today. Thank you so much for tuning into another episode with Coffee with Cody. Really appreciate your attention. If there's any questions, I know there's some people that have been DMing me. Any questions, anything that you want me to cover around business, around marketing, around branding, around sales, around personal development, I'm really on a goal to help as many entrepreneurs as possible grow their business in the online space. I've had some people message me, said they love these. Every weekday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, going live, talk about a different topic to just try to provide massive value. So whatever massive value looks like to you, send me a DM. I will cover that topic, or I will get you the information that you need in order to help you excel your business in the online space. Live inside the studio, PTPO Marketing Hacks Group, full of a ton of entrepreneurs that are just passionate about business. And one other thing before I end the Coffee with Cody today, these Coffee with Cody's are actually going to be available to listen to on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play Music. We're working on getting these daily episodes uploaded so that if you're on the go and you don't get an opportunity to listen, then we, more than anything, want you to have access to all of these. I know that it can be kind of hard to find on a Facebook feed. Want to give you, so if you're running, you're jogging, or you're driving, whatever you're doing, we want to give you the opportunity to equip you in order to help you grow your business in the online space, because that's ultimately why I do these on a daily basis. Really, that's really it. If you want access to this replay, just literally throw in replay in the comments, and I'll make sure that you get a copy of this, and get a link to either iTunes, Spotify, wherever you want to listen to the podcast audio wise. Hope you have a great day. Thank you for tuning into another episode of Coffee with Cody. We'll chat with you soon.